Area code 202, what's your name? What's your question? Area code 202 going once. Area code 202 going twice. Area code 2.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes. How can we
Oh,
help
my
you?
goodness. Yes, first, I just want to say I absolutely agree with you. I have never heard that from a man. I've just never heard a man speak it for me to really understand, to validate it. But you're right. And I agree, even though just, loving my man to open up to me, thinking that that's, creating more intimacy, at the end of the day, he's a man, I'm a woman, and I just agree. It's just about maintaining a safe space for him to still keep that respect, because I think subconsciously we don't realize we lose a little respect, even though I'm speaking it, because now you're just being able to help me label why I'm able to feel like I can say this now or not do this, and I think that might have something to do with it. So I hope I don't ramble, but I just really wanted to validate and agree and say thank you for giving me and helping me understand the truth of that being true, whether we like the truth of it or not.
Ma'am, there's nothing wrong with someone appreciating you. That's not validate. Someone saying, you know what, I appreciate the things that you do for me. I appreciate the cooking. I appreciate even being there for me. I even appreciate you cheering me on and letting me know you're there for me. That's fine. But when I have to say, well, I feel less than a man, and the only way I'm going to feel like a man is by telling me things to fill in those gaps, is where the problem comes in at. And I think a lot of women, they think they want an emotional male that is always crying because they want to, because they like, you know what, I want you to share your feelings with me. I want to connect with you. And I don't think they understand that when they start to make that connection, they start to see you're more like my girlfriend than a man.
Right.
Because I don't. No, I don't want to sit around. Listen, when someone breaks into the house, you gonna get under the covers and get under the bed and tell me to go downstairs or something like that. You know what I mean? But no, Dana, please, Dana, you can try to break her beautiful mind, but please, Dana.
Well, I don't break anybody's mind because everybody's growing. They're entitled to their own opinions and their own philosophy, ideology. But she did say safe space when she came on the line. You just didn't catch that. She did say, yeah, provide a safe space. But she agreed with you at the same time. So the caller did say the word safe space. Now, I don't know. I see everybody's history and pattern of their partners who they dated or who they're with are different. I know for me in a health, just all I look for healthy relationships. I'm not saying you and men who I usually gravitate to are alpha, but at the same time, people who I've been in a long-term invested relationship, yes, it was a space that was provided for me, that I provided for that person, that no matter what was said, what was done, it's not going to leave between me and that man. And the reason why a lot of women don't want to deal with that, and that's fine. You don't have to deal with it. Maybe you want a man that you don't have to deal with that. That is because some people don't know how to provide that. And that's fine too. Because that's why a lot of men such as Steve don't even bother with opening up that particular door with anybody. So again, you don't have to want that. Now see, Steve try to convince people. I don't. I do this for fun. But at the same time,
no, I didn't say it's not that I don't want that. I thought I wanted that.
Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Ma'am,
let me finish.
Let her finish. Hey, go ahead.
Getting them hot flashes, honey. And I got this hot ass.
No, my apologies. My apologies.
No, I'm just saying I'm hot. I'm just happy. But so again, a lot of times for me, a lot of times people don't know how to operate in that space, which is better to deal with someone who's never going to open up that type of space for you to provide that. So that's fine. I'm just saying when when that man was talking on that podcast, now he may have went over the cliff with it to a certain degree, but there is a thing of providing a safe space, not just for your man, but for your household, for your immediate family.
What is a safe space?
Absolutely.
But what is a safe space though for a man? What can a woman provide a man to give him a safe space? There's no such thing as that, because the man is
Right.
the safe space. And what happens that you women don't want, again, some women will admit to this, but a lot won't. You ladies know you don't want that soft guy that is always taking the thunder from you. I mean, it's okay for you to be emotional. You should be. But a man coming in and saying, I don't feel good because the big bad wolf outside that door is scaring me.
Steve, you're exaggerating. Every man that I have been into have, whether I fell in love, been in a long-term relationship, they are very hard. So when the opportunity, it's been times when I was shocked to know that, okay, this person, I had to recognize this person is opening up to me to a certain degree. How are you going to handle that? Are you going to be dismissive? Some people are dismissive. They may be dismissive in a nice way. But the fact is that, listen, I done had the hard of the hard, the assholes of the assholes. But when you invest in someone, when that person knows this is a person of good character, and no matter something that they may be going through and they cannot talk to anyone, or whatever the case may be, it is going to be it's going to be a time to where he will open up. And then two, that is a major test. Don't do it intentionally, but just beware. If a man is opening up to his woman and she's dismissive, whether she's nasty or nice about it, but she's dismissive, then you need to realize that is a red flag.
Right, but I'm just saying.
I agree.
But what I'm saying, but Caller, what I'm saying to both of you ladies is that I know in your mind you want what you see on Lifetime and We Channel and Disney. That guy just sharing that little goofy tear and saying, "You are my happiness, and you are my heart, and you are my everything." And every time you women get that, because you got that since elementary school, junior high school, and college. A bunch of suckers doing everything they can to try to get you to connect with them because they thought, well, you know what? Instead of being an a-hole, I'm going to be this super soft, nice guy to give you everything you want, to be able to talk to you and share my feelings. But with feelings, gentlemen, ladies, come insecurities in that man. Because the same guy that tells you, I really care about you and you made me feel bad, is the same guy that's going to flip it where he's going to say, well, who you on the phone with? Let me look at your phone. Where you going? Oh, wait, was you with Clarence today? Y'all ladies, you ask for emotions, you're going to get emotions, because that's an unbalanced nature in a man to act feminine. And if you want a feminine guy, you're going to get that same feminine energy when, again, I do not believe in a man yelling at a woman, hitting a woman, abusing a woman, or browbeating a woman down. But from the guy that is emotional, it's going to be the same emotional individual that is going to, now I'm not going to say all women because I don't want to say, it's going to do harm to you women, not in a physical way, but they're going to browbeat you down because they cannot control something they should not be. D, what say you? Well, Caller, we'll give you the last word before we get to D, but do you have anything to say?
Well, again, I just want to say I appreciate hearing you, because to me, I'm hearing a man speak who understands what a man needs and what a man is, as opposed to me as a woman wanting to have the best of both worlds in terms of, okay, I want you to be a man now, then I want to be your girl, treat you like a girlfriend, open up, talk to me. But the reality is, I'm not a man. You know how to be a man, and for me, I'm just validating hearing you say this makes so much sense to me. And in terms of being a nurturer, I'm the number one in terms of my family. Of course, I get it. I'm just saying now I can admit and realize I don't want what I thought I wanted. Do I want him to be healthy? Absolutely. But there are other ways, like he was saying, take a drive out in the car as a man trying to help other men understand, how to be human. Because I'm not saying, oh, that means he can't show emotion. That's what makes me uncomfortable. No, just how to do it properly in the role of staying in masculine and not trying to have the best of both worlds. And again, I hope I made sense with that. But the best way is for me to just say, I hear what you're saying, my brother, and I agree. And thank you for helping kind of put a label on helping me understand what I want as well.
All right. Well, thank you. And we'll appreciate you calling. We'll throw you back in. Thank you very much, ma'am. Now, hold on. Let me just say this to Southern Belle. Southern Belle, let me educate your effeminate, emotional ass.
Well,
So
hold on. Slow down with the insults, honey, because she is my mod and she be on it. Like
Right.
Renee, she be on all. She's your number one mod. So I said, if you want critique, just watch your mouth.
Well, I'm gonna do it nicely. Let me educate you. Do you think that you went to school and heard the answer one time and it soaked in? Do you think that you learned how to count your alphabets, phonics, and all this other stuff? You think your teacher just said, hey, this is 1 through 10, class dismissed. You don't need to be in school anymore. See, some people need to repeat things over and over again because some people need understanding of understanding.
Why are you in your feelings right now?
I'm saying that this is what this is how I'm just trying to show guys. The more you listen to me break it down, you can have women like this without spending any money. She'll get the ass up for free, guys. You want to know why? Because she's
now you're projecting. Now you're assuming someone who you don't know, you haven't seen. You're in your feelings. You need a safe place right about now, and I'm about to give you that safe place. Space. I'm about to give you that safe space. So one of the main things what people got to realize and understand, providing a safe space for your man. 9 times out of 10, it's just a matter of you just listening. It's not about you having a solution. It's not about you talking. It's not about you coddling him. Just listen.